While I personally can't wait for High's debit cards with their up to 10% cashback to finally launch, there has been progress in other parts of High's roadmap, and today's video is going to show one of the new features that recently launched for High Gold members and will soon be available to all High users in Europe and additionally to High Gold members outside of Europe as well. The feature I'm talking about are the new multi-currency IBAN accounts that might not sound like much but are, at least in my opinion, a big step towards High's goal to become a not-for-profit banking solution that seamlessly integrates cryptocurrencies as well. But before we take a closer look at High's IBAN accounts, as always, let's get the usual disclaimer out of the way first. Everything that I share in this video is my personal opinion and in no way financial or professional advice of any kind. You should always do your own research, consult certified professionals, draw your own conclusions and make your own decisions. And just in case you don't know, my name is Rauchenwald, and as mentioned in today's video, I'm going to focus solely on High's latest feature, their new multi-currency bank accounts. Even though at the time of recording the High website at high.com still shows them as coming soon, they're actually already available for about a month, at least for High's European users that are at least High Gold member. And just in case you're wondering, High's Gold membership tier requires a total of 100,000 High staked in High Earn, one of the High liquidity pools, or in your vault balance combined. And if you were to buy those 100,000 High at the time of recording with a 1-year lockup discount, it would require a total investment of $3,540. That gold membership level would also gain you a bunch of other benefits, but since that's not the purpose of this video, I'm going to leave it at that. If you're curious about what other membership tiers are available and what they have to offer, I recommend that you check out High's website at high.com. That said, investing almost $3,500 just to get access to a bank account doesn't make much sense for most people, but as mentioned, that requirement will be lifted in the future and IBAN accounts will become available to all High users within Europe. The High Gold tier requirement will then only stay for users outside of Europe, which makes sense considering that most people outside of Europe won't have much use for a Euro or British pound-based bank account. Anyways, enough about the requirements, let's talk about why High's multi-currency accounts are, at least in my opinion, such a big deal and cover some basics about banking in general as well. First of all, IBAN stands for International Bank Account Number, and this account number can be up to 34 characters long. It always starts with 2 letters to identify the country, followed by 2 control numbers, followed then by information that identifies the bank specifically and the actual account at that bank. IBANs are used across Europe and additionally also in some other countries, like for example in the United Arab Emirates, and are therefore especially convenient for international transfers. Obviously, if you already have an IBAN account at another bank, the big question right now would be, what are the benefits of using High's IBAN account instead? And right now the answer to that is there aren't many, because while the IBAN accounts at High are fully integrated into High's mobile app and you can use them to receive and make payments, the app itself still lacks a bunch of other features like the ability to sell crypto for fiat directly in the app to make High's IBAN accounts really useful. Sure, if you're currently at the bank that charges you ridiculously high fees for everything, then switching right now might already be worth it. But even in that case, considering that High's IBAN accounts aren't yet available in the web app, means that any other online bank that offers a working online banking platform is likely going to be a more convenient solution at the moment for you. So why do I personally think that High's IBAN accounts are a big deal then, when there isn't much point in using them right now? Well, there are 2 reasons for that. First, the launch of High's IBAN accounts marks a big milestone towards High's overall goal to become a not-for-profit banking solution that also bridges the gap between fiat and cryptocurrencies. And that will not only be a platform to trade crypto, but an app where you can do all your banking, manage your crypto, invest in stocks and much more. And High's IBAN accounts will be at the center of a lot of these features or serve as a bridge between your fiat income and your investments in crypto and other asset categories through High. So while the IBAN accounts on their own are not that relevant, they in my opinion also serve as yet another piece of evidence to show that High is running a legit business with more and more strategic partnerships to reach that goal, and combined with their overall transparency just makes me personally feel safer about my decision to invest a small 5-figure amount into the project. High's IBAN accounts are, by the way, possible because of a partnership of High's entity registered in Estonia called High Technologies Limited with Morwend Limited in England and Via Payments UAB in Lithuania. Besides that, High's IBAN accounts are a big step because they will allow users to buy and sell crypto in the future without the need to wait a couple of days for deposits or withdrawals to arrive. And those IBAN accounts might then help attract a lot of new users that trade cryptocurrency very actively, assuming that High's exchange and trading features that recently launched in the app as well offer competitive spreads, because it will simplify the overall process of investing in crypto and cashing out to fiat again whenever you want. Last but not least, we have to consider that once High's debit cards finally launch, the IBAN accounts will likely serve as a fee-free way to fund your cards, and at that point it might already make sense to use High's IBAN account directly to also get your salary paid there, so you can top up your High debit card without delay or waiting for funds to arrive from your current bank account. So you see, on its own, High's IBAN accounts aren't that special right now, but considering how they play into the bigger vision High has, they are actually a crucial step that will make many other things more convenient for users down the road. And while the accounts are right now only integrate into High's native apps, and to be honest, the navigation to move funds isn't super intuitive, I'm sure that over time those features will get polished further and also become available in High's web app. With all of that covered, there surely has to be something negative about High's IBAN accounts as well, and in this case the one thing worth mentioning would be that money held in your High IBAN accounts is not covered by the Financial Services Compensation Scheme in the UK, nor by the Deposit Guarantee Scheme in Lithuania. But since the High IBAN accounts are provided by Morwend Limited and Via Payments UAB, and High only serves as the technical service provider that integrates them into their app, there's also no risk that High runs away with the money you put on your High IBAN accounts. Well, and as far as Morwend and Via Payments are concerned, they are required to hold your money segregated from other funds, so while there is no such thing as zero risk, this is after all also nothing to worry about if you consider using High's IBAN accounts as your day-to-day bank account. But that's it for today about High's IBAN accounts. Now let me ask you, what do you think? Do High's IBAN accounts make sense, and would you personally switch and use High as your day-to-day bank in the future, or is this something you don't care at all about? Let me know in the comments down below, or even better, go ahead and follow the link in the video description down below to join our Discord community and discuss High's IBAN accounts and other topics with me and the community there. Thanks for watching, see you in one of my other videos, till then, bye bye!